Hello everyone, I'm Drill1 and this is Black and White War Review number 3, and here I am. It was a war against a Korean crew that we won with 105 stars against 92, and today I will focus on our player Colin. Colin in this war went for 6 stars and he went all for dragons, and we will see how we managed to get 3 stars on one of these 2 bases, even though it was not quite sure he would be able to do that. But first of all, we will see at his defense he had on his own base. So that's his base, and he got attacked by a very strong player on the other side with level 4 dragons. As you can see, they have very shiny eyes, and they are going in very hard. So Colin's base is designed to survive from hog riders, but it also works pretty well against dragons, and as you can see, the dragons of the Korean guy got split up, so the effectiveness of the dragons was not perfect, and meanwhile there is the 2 anti-air on the top and the right that are hitting on every dragon in the middle. So he got already 2 stars, but he will manage to survive the 3rd one, and that's pretty good since he's only TH9 and it's a TH10 that attacked him. And I will go fast forward so we don't waste too much time, because right now it's over. You got only 1 dragon and there is 1 anti-air left, and that's over. Single queen will not make much. And now let's go straight to the attacks. So he's number 8, and he got attacked by their number 2, I believe. Yeah, he got attacked by their number 2, so that was a good defense. And he attacked their number... He attacked, I believe it was Sim and Boon Jun, which are pretty lower than his. But that's fine, you can always go for lower bases. It's alright, as long as you bring back the 6 stars, it's all good. So let's start with Boon Jun. That's a TH8 with 3 level 5 anti-air, so that should not be too much of a problem for Colin and his level 3 dragons and his 4 spells. So first of all, he kills the things on the side. You can see him popping 1 dragon here and the king on the bottom, so that when now he pops all the dragons in the middle, they don't go on the sides, they just go straight into the middle and they go to kill the anti-air. And he also places a rage spell right in front of the anti-air, so that the dragons go straight into them and don't waste too much time. But sadly enough, he didn't make a good enough job at cleaning the outside. So as you can see, the dragons went to the middle, but then they got distracted and they went to the left and to the right, which is very far from ideal. But since he still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons, and he also has a heal spell, he will probably manage to get to that. I know he will do, because we already saw that he got 3 stars out of that attack. So as you can see, dragons are very strong against TH8, because they have only 3 anti-air, and if you get more than 10 dragons, you should be able to get 3 stars out of any TH8, as long as you use your spells correctly. And there we go, 100%. So that was just a classic attack for dragons, but the more interesting one is the one against Sim, where he started very poorly and it looks like he would fail it, but in the end he made the very pretty move with queen and the king, and he managed to get 3 stars out of it. So same tactic, you clear the outside with 2 dragons, and then once the outside is cleared you make a straight line of dragons. You don't care about clan castle because dragons are very good against clan castle troops. And then once you make your line, that's not ideal, he should have placed earlier and in a straight line, but that's okay. Now there is nothing to distract the dragons on the side, so they all clump in the middle, and they make full use of the rage spell that is placed right in front of the anti-air, and they get also full use of the heal. As you can see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7, I don't remember, a lot of dragons that get healed by the heal spell. And this is where it gets tricky, because his dragons went to the right side and the other ones did not manage to kill the last anti-air. And usually now what the dragons will do is they will go up and they will pass right by the anti-air and just not kill it. But what he did, he popped the king and the queen on the right to kill the useless building, so now all the dragons have nothing else to do than going straight to the anti-air, and now that they get it with the help of the red spell, he can just finish clean up the base with the 2 left dragons, the queen and the king. So that was a very nice attack. That was 2 dragons attacks that could have been a little bit better if he placed dragons a little bit better, but in the end he got 6 stars, and that's all what matters. So good job, Colin. He's part of the black and white crew for good reason, and he usually makes good attacks, so very nice player. That's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time for another war review. Ciao.